Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to get the truffle worms easily and summon the boss Duke FISHRON. Also, in the second part of the video I'll give you some tips on how to fight him. First off, I recommend you find a mushroom biome underground and have 2 layers within that. Now if you're lucky enough, this can be natural and you can find a sort of layout like in the video yourselves, but if not, you can make it yourself. So I do recommend with the 2 layers that you hook yourself on top on the bottom layer and you put a summon right above you, preferably one that can't really move. And in regards to this, I do recommend the Houndius Shootius, which is an item dropped by the Deerclops, and it can just basically stay in one place, the enemies attack it, you're right under it, so they will leave the rest of the area alone, and you can wait basically AFK under that for the worms to spawn. And then if you have a little tunnel leading from above to the under layer, they will probably spawn above and then they can just fall down, and as they fall down you grab them. As for grabbing them, I do recommend that you jump at them, fly at them, or run at them with some good boots, because they can burrow themselves in the ground pretty fast if they notice you're there. Otherwise, it's not really a big deal, but if you're hooked like this, you can just basically fly, jump at them, and keep holding the mouse button with the bug net to catch them. So just keep doing this, and as you can see in the sped up video, I've gotten a lot of them spawn, and I sort of got around 20 of them within 10-15 minutes, which is a decent number. Now as for fighting Duke FISHRON, I do recommend building a lot of platforms for mobility, because this boss tends to move around a lot during the battle. You want to put campfires, honey baths, heart lanterns and stars in a bottle for the additional life regen and mana regen. You can make use of the Dryad also, but she does die easily during battle, so keep that in mind. I do recommend using the Sphere Staff, which you can get from the Eclipse, as it hovers in the air and it can easily target the boss. You can use the Houndius Shootius that I've recommended before, which you can get from the Deerclops, and the Nimbus Rod, which basically will summon 2 little clouds, and you can use all of these at once that deal damage passively to the boss. Now I recommend drinking potions, eating food before the battle, and don't forget to equip the best armor you can get your hands on at this point. For most classes it's the hollowed armor set. For casters I recommend the Spectre Robe, pants, and the hollowed headgear. Also for this battle it does help a lot to have the gelatinous pillion, which you can get from the Queen Slime boss. It is a very good mount. It can fly and jump from platform to platform really fast, so it will help you navigate the battle a lot easier. And of course having steampunk wings, a arcane mana cloak, celestial cuffs, charm of the myths, sorcerer emblem, and also for summoners having a charged blaster cannon or shadow beam staff, as well as a golden shower, can help a lot during the battle. Now as for the battle itself, try to avoid Duke FISHRON's attacks in the beginning. He will launch at you 5 times in the first stage, so make sure to zigzag in between the platforms or just fly up if necessary. And then after he does finish, try to hit him as many times as you can. Or if you can make enough distance in between, you can hit him then. As for his second phase, that is the more dangerous one, try to avoid as many attacks as possible. He will dash at you and use a lot more abilities such as making tornadoes, throwing those annoying fish and bubbles. So with the mount, the pillion, you can technically jump on top of the summoned fish and such. So it is, I guess, better for you to make bigger circles around the platforms and to mostly be on top or even above the platforms when avoiding these attacks, and to just jump on them occasionally. If necessary, don't be afraid to leave the platforms in a hole, let's say if you're in low health and you almost finished, like in this case. So as long as you beat him, that's the point. Anyways, I hope this helped. You can see a few snippets of me finishing the boss, just farming for the right items. And if you do want to redo this boss, he does drop some better items, so you can use those with fighting him again and again afterwards. Yeah, I hope this helped, and good luck. I hope you fight him with all your might and beat him easily. Peace.